Hello, my magnificent and truly radiant Leo souls, and welcome back to Cosmic Wisdom, your sacred space for diving deep into the celestial currents that shape our lives. I'm your guide on this beautiful journey, and I want you to just take a moment with me. Close your eyes if that feels right for you. Take a deep, conscious breath in, and as you exhale, I want you to tune into your own heart space, that brilliant, powerful, sun-drenched center of your very being. Can you feel it? Perhaps there's a subtle hum of tension there, a quiet pressure, building not from fear, my friends, but from an incredible, potent energy that is asking, no, demanding to be seen. It's the feeling that comes when a truth has been held in the shadows for far too long and is now ready to step into the light. If you've been sensing a storm brewing within your closest connections, particularly within your family, please know you are not imagining it. You, with your incredible lion's intuition, are feeling the atmospheric shift before anyone else, while the world around you might be carrying on with a fragile performance of everything is fine. You are the one who feels the sacred winds of change beginning to stir. You know deep in your bones that something profound is on the horizon. A conversation, a revelation, a moment of truth that simply cannot be ignored, postponed, or swept under the rug any longer. And this isn't about some small superficial disagreement, is it? Oh no. We both know it runs so much deeper than that. This is about the very throne of your heart. It's about the years you've spent being the radiant sun for your entire family system, pouring out warmth, light, and energy, only to feel a chilling shadow fall over you when you needed that warmth reflected back. It's the sacred ache of being the pillar, the problem solver, the eternally strong one, while a quiet part of your soul has been whispering, "But who holds me? Who sees my heart?" Now, if this message is already resonating deep within your soul, if you can feel the truth of these words vibrating in your heart, I want you to do something for me, for yourself, and for our beautiful community here at Cosmic Wisdom. Take a moment to gently press that subscribe button. Become an official part of this tribe so you never miss these cosmic updates that are designed to support and empower you. And in the comments below, I want you to join me and your fellow Leos in a powerful declaration. Let's create a wave of intention together. Type, "I am ready to honor my light." Let the universe know that you are stepping into this new chapter with courage and an open heart. Your words have power, my friend. Let's use them to anchor this beautiful transformation. Your family, perhaps without even meaning to, has grown accustomed to your light. They have mistaken your innate generosity for an infinite resource. They see you as the unbreakable, golden statue in the center of the garden, always there, always shining, forgetting that the statue houses a living, breathing, and profoundly feeling heart. But here is the beautiful, cosmic truth that is unfolding for you right now, Leo. You are not a statue. You are a star. And a star's purpose is not to be contained, but to radiate. The pressure you are feeling is not the precursor to a destructive explosion. It is the build-up to a supernova of authenticity. It is the sacred roar of your soul finally saying, "See me, hear me, honor me as I have honored you." In the weeks to come, a seemingly simple event may act as the divine trigger. It could be a casual dismissive comment that lands with an unexpectedly sharp sting. It might be the moment you realize once again that your opinion was not considered in a decision that deeply affects you. It could even be the quiet discovery of a plan made without you, built on the old, tired assumption that you will simply go along, that you will understand, that you will, as you always do, accommodate. But this time is different, isn't it? Something has shifted within you. A new frequency is vibrating at the core of your being. This time, the magnificent lion of your spirit, the guardian of your truth, will not just whisper, it will roar. And oh, what a sacred and healing sound that will be. When it comes, truths that have been locked away in the quiet chambers of your heart for years will finally pour forth, bathed in the light of day. Truths about the profound loneliness of feeling invisible in a room full of the people you love most. Truths about how your own emotional needs have been gently, or not so gently, set aside to make space for everyone else's. Truths about the deep, soul-level exhaustion that comes from pouring out the golden elixir of your love, your energy, and your support, and receiving back only a thimbleful in return. What you are about to say will feel powerful, and it will feel potent, because it will be drenched in the undeniable power of your authentic pain. It will be the pure, unfiltered voice of your soul. The question that echoes in the cosmos for you right now is not about what will happen to them, but what will happen for you when you finally unleash this sacred honesty. When the lion of your heart roars its truth, the sound doesn't just echo. It recalibrates the entire landscape. It shakes the foundations of old, unhealthy dynamics and creates the space for something new and infinitely more real to be built. Some members of your family will be genuinely shocked. They will see, for the first time, the depth of the waters that run beneath your calm surface. Others may be washed over by a wave of guilt as they realize, perhaps for the first time, the unintended weight of their actions or their inactions. And yes, some may resist. They may push back, accusing you of disrupting the false peace, because your truth makes their comfortable denial no longer possible. But this is not their journey, my dear Leo. This is yours. This is your moment of profound and personal liberation. Now let's dive deeper, shall we? Let's understand the sacred astrology behind this powerful dynamic. You, my beautiful Leo, are ruled by the sun. Think about that. Not a planet, but the very star at the center of our solar system. The source of all life, light, warmth, and vitality. Your fundamental cosmic blueprint is to be a source of radiance, creativity, and generous, life-giving energy. It is your very nature to shine. So, when you feel unseen, unappreciated, or taken for granted, it's not just an emotional slight. It is a deep, soul-level wound that goes against the very core of your being. It's like telling the sun it isn't bright enough. It's like telling a star its light doesn't matter. This is why the pain is so profound. This is why the ache feels so fundamental. From a young age, many Leos learn a painful and distorted lesson. You internalize the belief that love and attention are conditional. You learn that to receive the warmth you so naturally crave, you must perform. You must be the brightest, the most accomplished, the most helpful, the funniest, the strongest. You become the child who brings home the perfect report card, hoping for a moment of true connection. You become the teenager who takes on every leadership role, hoping to be truly seen. You become the adult who carries burdens that are not yours, simply to feel essential, to feel valued, to prove that you are worthy of the love that should have been yours by birthright. And a deep, wise part of you has always known this was a transaction. You were trading your incredible energy, your golden performance, for scraps of affection and attention. And for a long time, it felt like a necessary trade. It was better than being in the cold. It was better to be loved for your accomplishments than to risk not being loved at all. But my dear Leo, the cosmic energies are shifting. We are in a time of profound collective awakening, a time where souls are being called to shed their masks and step into their most authentic expression. The universe is no longer supporting these old transactional dynamics, and you, a child of the sun, are at the very forefront of this shift. You have reached a point of sacred exhaustion. You can no longer sustain the performance. Your soul is tired of playing the part of the invincible hero. You are tired of pretending you don't need care, that you don't need support, that you don't need a safe harbor to dock in after you've guided everyone else's ships through the storm. And this sacred exhaustion, my friends, is what will fuel your roar. It will manifest as a righteous anger, an anger that is not destructive, but clarifying. It is the fire that will burn away the false roles you've been playing, revealing the pure gold of your true self underneath. The most painful and yet the most liberating truth you will face is that some people in your family have forgotten you are a person. They have come to see you as a function. You are the problem solver. You are the financial backup. You are the emotional rock. You are the event planner. You are the one who gets things done. They have forgotten that behind the function is a soul that feels fear, a spirit that craves acknowledgement, a heart that bleeds with loneliness and vulnerability, just like anyone else. When this disagreement finally surfaces, brace yourself for their confusion. They may accuse you of being dramatic. They might say you're overreacting, that you've changed, that you're making a mountain out of a molehill. But what they don't see, and what you must now honor, are the mountains you have already climbed in silence. They don't know about the nights you laid awake, staring into the darkness, feeling utterly invisible. They don't know about the moments you questioned your own worth, wondering if you truly mattered to anyone beyond what you could do for them. They don't know about the tears you cried in the shower where no one could hear because you felt so profoundly used and unappreciated. This is not a molehill, Leo. This is your Everest. And you are about to plant your flag of truth at its summit. Let's look at this through the beautiful and wise lens of the tarot. The card that is stepping forward for you right now with so much love and power is the Strength card. Now look closely at this card in your mind's eye. It is not a warrior in armor clenching a sword. It is a serene, graceful figure, often a woman, gently and lovingly closing the mouth of a lion. This is the key to your transformation, Leo. This is the universe's most important message for you. Your power in this situation does not come from brute force, from aggression, or from a desire to win. It comes from a place of immense, compassionate, inner courage. The figure on the card isn't fighting the lion. She is the lion's own higher self. She is integrating its power with love and wisdom. Your task is not to attack, but to lovingly and firmly speak your truth. It's about taming the wild, chaotic energy of years of frustration and channeling it into clear, honest, and non-negotiable statements of your needs and boundaries. The Strength card is your permission slip to be both powerful and gentle, to be both roaringly honest and deeply compassionate, especially with yourself. You are not trying to destroy your family. You are trying to save yourself from a dynamic that has been slowly dimming your magnificent light. So, how do we prepare your heart for this sacred act of liberation? It's not about building walls. It's about strengthening your core. Here are a few spiritual practices you can begin right now. 1. Ground your golden energy. As a fire sign, You can sometimes feel untethered. Spend a few minutes each day standing barefoot on the earth, if you can. Imagine roots growing from the soles of your feet, anchoring you deep into the heart of Mother Earth. Feel her stable, loving energy rise up, supporting you, holding you. Remind yourself, I am supported. I am secure in my own being. 2. The Journal of Sacred Truths. Get a journal and dedicate it to this process. Every day, I want you to answer these prompts. Oh, today I felt unseen when... Oh, a boundary I wish I had set was... Oh, what I truly need from my family but have been afraid to ask for is... Oh, what does being loved authentically for who I am and not what I do look like to me? This is not to dwell on the negative, but to gather your evidence, to give voice to the silent parts of you, so that when the moment comes, your words are clear, focused, and true. 3. Heart-centering breath. When you feel that anxiety or tension rising in your chest, place a hand over your heart. Breathe in for a count of 4. Hold for a count of 4, and exhale for a count of 6. As you exhale, imagine you are breathing out all the old pain, all the frustration, all the feelings of being unappreciated. As you inhale, imagine you are breathing in golden solar light, filling your heart with courage, self-love, and strength. You are not attacking, you are defending the sanctity of your own heart. When the moment arrives and the words begin to flow from you with a power that may even surprise yourself, hold the energy of the Strength card in your mind. You are not being cruel. You are finally being radically honest about your experience. People will be shocked because they have grown so accustomed to the edited, controlled, polite version of you. They will say, "You've changed," and your soul will whisper back, "Yes, finally." You are no longer the same person. You are someone who has decided that self-respect is non-negotiable. You are someone who has chosen to stop auditioning for a love that should be freely given. You are someone who has finally, beautifully, powerfully discovered that self-love is not selfish. It is the very foundation upon which all healthy love is built. This emotional storm you feel brewing will clear the air. It will illuminate the toxic and unspoken dynamics that have been allowed to fester in the dark. It will force conversations that have been postponed for a lifetime. It will bring to the surface resentments that were buried but never healed. And in the aftermath, you will discover who truly values you. Who is willing to do the work of building a new, more honest relationship. Some will make a genuine effort. They will listen, they will learn, and they will grow with you. Others will retreat, unable to face their own part in the dynamic, preferring to blame you for shattering the illusion. And some may simply disappear, revealing that their connection to you was always conditional upon your compliance. Each of these reactions, while potentially painful, is a sacred gift of clarity. It will show you exactly where to invest your precious golden energy moving forward. It will teach you who deserves a seat at the royal court of your heart and who was only ever there for the free banquet. The version of you that emerges from this fire will be stronger, but not in the old way. Not because you've learned to endure more pain, but because you have learned you no longer have to. You will be more selective. You will be more discerning. You will understand that your energy is a rare and precious gift, not to be wasted on those who cannot recognize its value. You will learn the masterful art of loving your family without losing yourself. You will learn to be loyal to them without being disloyal to your own soul. This looming disagreement is not a tragedy to be feared, my dear Leo. It is your liberation to be honored. It is the day you stop living as a supporting character in everyone else's story and claim your rightful place as the radiant, magnificent, sun-kissed star of your own. Prepare your heart, yes. Prepare it to open wider than ever before. Prepare it to speak its most profound truths. Prepare it to demand the love and respect you have always deserved. This won't destroy you, magnificent Leo. It will set you free. And when the golden dust settles, you'll look around at the kingdom you've reclaimed, take a deep breath of clean, honest air, and realize it was worth every single moment of discomfort to finally be home in your own truth. I know this message has touched something deep within you. It's no coincidence you are here, listening to these words right now. This is a divine appointment. Your heart, your soul, and the cosmos are all in alignment, telling you with love, firmness, and unshakable courage. The time is now. It's time to face the silences that have hurt more than any words. It's time to stop pretending, to stop shrinking, to stop dimming your own light, to make others feel comfortable in their shadows. You were not born to hide in a cave, Leo. You were born to rule a kingdom of light, beginning with the kingdom of your own heart. Share in the comments below. How has this dynamic shown up in your life? Sharing your story is not just a release for you. It is a beacon of light for other Leos who are navigating this exact same journey. You are not alone in this. We are a pride of lions and lionesses, learning to roar our truth together. And please, if you haven't already, hit that notification bell, because in my upcoming videos, we will dive even deeper. We'll explore emotional and spiritual strategies for navigating the aftermath of these conversations and how to rebuild your relationships on a new foundation of boundaries, truth, and authentic love. Your heart is ready. The transformation has already begun. Trust the process. True, unconditional love always begins with the courage to be unconditionally yourself. Let your heart speak, my magnificent friend. We are all here, listening,